Hello my people, let me hope you're doing well. Today, let's share about nose bleeding. I know most of us have been facing this problem, but not knowing how to control it naturally. Here are some of the causes as well as the remedies for nose bleeding. Nose bleeding is actually caused by the damage of the peripheral blood vessels of the nose lining. These blood vessels are actually near the surface, hence being prone to any damage. One of the causes of nose bleeding might be damage caused by inhaling warm, dry air that dries up the blood vessels, hence causing the nose bleeding. It can also be as a result of bacterial infection from bacteria that cause flu, cough, or it can be due to sinuses and other related illnesses. Nose bleeding can also be as a result of inserting an object that damages the blood vessels of the nose lining. It can also be as a result of bumping or falling down, causing damage to the same blood vessels, leading to what? To nose bleeding. Nose bleeding can also occur as a result of having a lower number of platelets as well as having inadequate iron. Remember, platelets are responsible for controlling bleeding as well as clotting of blood. So if you have a fewer number of platelets, you are actually prone to having conditions like nose bleeding. Let us look at the steps to be taken when you are experiencing nose bleeding. 1. When you are experiencing nose bleeding, sit. If you are doing an activity, just leave it. Sit, bend forward, and hold your nose with both the index and the thumb to close the nostrils and breathe through the mouth like this. That will help to put more pressure on the damaged area, hence stopping nose bleeding. Bending forward while sitting also prevents backflow of blood to the stomach that would cause some stomach irritations. After stopping touching the nostrils, what you will do, you will start breathing through the mouth, and you have to keep it for 10 to 15 minutes. And when it stops, as in when the blood stops coming, you have to stop sneezing or touching the nose or bending forward to prevent it from starting afresh. What are some of the foodstuffs or home remedies for nose bleeding? 1, you can use that onion of yours. Just slice or grate it to obtain the juice. Dip a clean towel or cotton into it and sniff or inhale the onion into your nostrils. It will help cause the damaged area to do what? To stop bleeding, because onions have that ability because of their smell. You can also use nettle. In Luganda it is called omwenyago. You can prepare you can prepare nettle and do the same thing as with the onions. You prepare, you wait it to cool down, then you dip cotton or a clean cloth in it and then put in your nostrils. This will help stop the nosebleed instantly. But besides that, you also have to watch out with your nutrition or with your diet, because it might be caused by some dietary causes, like lack of iron, lack of vitamin K. So you have to watch out with your diet by eating fruits and other foods rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as eating more of green leafy vegetables to obtain iron and vitamin K. You can also obtain iron by eating uh, beef liver, and other sources of iron. So that's all for today about nose bleeding.